Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today what I wanted to do was make a quick story time about the first time I've ever got into like a fight at school. The reason why I'm going to go ahead and just drop this disclaimer. One, I do not condone violence. So, fighting is not always the way to go, y'all. So, if you can avoid it, don't fight. But number two, my next thing is, if you can read from the title down here, is I don't like people talking about my mama. So, I don't condone talking about mamas. It's just not for me. So, let's just go ahead and hop into the video. Sorry, that was such a weird angle. So, what happened was, it was back in middle school. Basically I was in aftercare, so it wasn't like aftercare, but it also wasn't like during school hours, so it was after school, and it was in this program called SOS. I don't remember what that stands for, but anyways, back to the story. What happened was, like, me and my friends were joking around with each other, and of course, like, if you're cool with me and you make a quote unquote your mama joke, then I'm 100% okay with that. If we're like still keeping it on a ha level, like once you cross the line and it gets too deep, and it's no longer, we're not playing games no more. So anyways, back to the story. So me and my friends are joking around, and we're just making ha your mama jokes, and then all of a sudden, like, one of the dudes in there wants to think he can get involved, and he's like talking to me. He's not talking about me, and talking to me about my mom, and he's like, "That's why your mom is short, dark-skinned, and ugly." You guys, I mean, when I lost my mind in 2.5 seconds, I've never reacted and got so mad at something so quick. So hence, back in like middle school, I was like maybe 4'5", 4'7". I was really short, and maybe a solid 90 to 100 pounds maybe. So this is like 6th grade. I was really small. Like, I was wearing like a size 1 and like jeans. So like, if that doesn't tell you how little I am, obviously you can see how little I am. So like I said, I'm really little, and the guy is like in 8th grade, so he's maybe like, compared to me, he's tall, so he's maybe 5'1", 5'2", something like that, and maybe 5'3". I don't really remember. So 8th grader, and he's talking about my mom, and to this day, in hindsight, y'all, this is what I should say. In hindsight, 2 of those facts about my mother are true. In reality, my mother is short. My mother is really like 5 foot flat. Really, my mom's like 4'11", so she gives herself that inch. So my mom's really like 5 foot flat, and my mom is dark skinned. In hindsight, I shouldn't have never did this. But once he called my mom ugly, I lost it. I lost it all, y'all. It went so bad. So like, I told him, not to talk about my mama. I told him to apologize. He didn't want to apologize. So the ending of the story is that I made him apologize. So let me tell you how we got there. So what ended up happening was, I rearranged the teacher's classroom. Like, if I could paint a picture for y'all. So like, if you walk in her classroom, to the right, so over here is like, the whiteboards that teachers had in there, like your teacher would use. So the whiteboard was this way. I think she had 2 actually. So I think she had one on this side and then one all the way in the back. And then it was like her desk, and then she had like 2 rows of desks. So desk on one side of the classroom, desk on the other side of the classroom. And I parted them desks. I was on the like left side of the classroom. So when you first walk in, like the back half, I parted those desks like Moses did the Red Sea. And I flipped the desk over. I actually had, so this is when, like, if I can find a picture of myself in middle school with this hairstyle, then I'll insert it. But I had these, so I had my hair parted, like half up, half down, half up, half down. But I had them in ponytails, so I had a ponytail like off to the side a little bit at the top, and then one straight back in the bottom. And my two friends that I was originally joking with, like, was trying to hold me back. So the first girl, she like wrapped me up like around my waist and whatever, and was trying to like push me back. I broke out of her. Compared to her, I was little, so she was like maybe a solid like 105, 110, but she was like muscle. So I broke out of her. The other girl was like pulling my hair. I broke out of her, and I got to this dude so fast, y'all, and I ringed him up, held him up against the board. I slammed him against the board. I like choked him, and I told him that he had two options. He could apologize, or you guys see where this is going. I wasn't. Let me not put it like that. I wasn't gonna kill him. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a murderer. I obviously, I'm not a murderer. I was gonna let him go, but I just wanted him to understand. Like, I needed him to apologize. Do not talk about my mother. Okay. So obviously he apologized, and they called my mom. I don't know what they called her for. So obviously the one thing that me and my mom have is like, my mom will have my back as long as I don't lie to her. That has always been the thing since I started school. It's been a thing. It's still a thing. My mom will always have my back if I don't lie to her. If I keep it 100 with her and tell her the truth, like, my mom's not, I'm not going to get in trouble. Obviously, if I did wrong, then, yeah, she's going to tell me, obviously. But if it's something that my reaction met the consequence, or, like, my reaction met the action, then I'm not going to get in trouble. So then they call, like I said, they call her. I told her what happened, like, over the phone. So when she got up there, I told her, like, no, I didn't tell her over the phone because they called her. When she got there, I told her what happened. She talked to me first. I told her what happened. And so she went to, like, the little SOS teacher, and, they told her what happened. Obviously, the stories matched. And my mom literally was like, honestly, I don't know what you guys want me to do. She told him not to talk about her mother, me. This is my mother. And he didn't listen. She asked him to apologize. He didn't apologize. I understand, she was like, I understand, like, this wasn't the right way to go. But she did what she felt she needed to do. And so, I think in hindsight, I shouldn't have went all the way out the way I did. Don't get me wrong. But I lost my mind. So long story short is that the guy ended up leaving the school because he went to he went to a different school. And then, like, my sophomore year in college, funny thing is we found each other on Twitter, and I think I followed him, and he, like, mentioned me, like, he thinks he remembers me, and I'm like, yeah, we went to the same middle school together. Kiki, funny story. I hope you forgot about that. But yeah, long story short, now me and the guy are, like, cool. I really do hope you forgot about that. I kind of really do apologize. For real, y'all, if I could go back in time, I probably, like I said, I wouldn't have reacted the way I reacted. Maybe. It's a sad story. It's not funny, y'all. I really don't condone violence. If it doesn't have to go that far, I really feel like situations shouldn't go that far. But I did apologize to him because my mama made me. But I apologized. I did feel bad. He apologized. I apologized. No hurt. no hurt, no bad blood, no friendships was broken in the making. So, I mean, we weren't friends. We weren't cool, like, ever. I didn't like him, point blank. Before he even said anything about my mom, I didn't like him. As of now, our friendship / relationship is it's mutual. It's cordial. We talk periodically, but that's about it. And on that note, that kind of wraps up this story time of the fight that I got into in middle school. It's like I said, it's not really a fight. It wasn't really a fight. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up for more story times and different story times with me and about me and whatever. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe below and join the family, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.